Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to look at how you can do multiplication, subtraction and addition in Microsoft Excel. So the type of data that we are going to use today is data which is rice production or rice farming, and we have information like farmer ID, we have location, we have areas of acres of rice per farmer, we have also the yield per acre, we have also the price per kg of rice after the harvest, and then we have seed cost per acre, we have fertilizer per acre, we have labor per acre, and then we have other costs that farmer incur. So we are going to begin with the multiplication. So for multiplication, we want to look at the income that farmers generated. So we have the yield per acre, which is this, and then we have the rice price per acre. So let's do multiplication of the income. So we are going to. So I'm going to move this here. So we are going to start with the multiplication. So you say is equal to the yields times, so you click shift and then that asterisk times this, and then you click enter. So we want to use, and then you use now this flash fill to get the results of the others. So the income of the first farmer is 182,000. The second farmer is 210. This farmer ID RF0015 is 100 and 800. We can condition to see who are at the top. So we can give the data bars. This color is not visible. Let's look for another color which is visible. So this one. So the farmer who was the highest or who received higher income in terms of rice production was this farmer. As you can see, the bar is reaching to the end. So we can also, in terms of multiplication, we can also say that we want to see the cost that the farmer incurred in terms of seed. So we are going to say is equal to, so the number of acres that the farmer farmed, and then times, we want to see the seed cost times the price of the seeds, and then enter. And then again we are going to drag to generate to be referenced to the others. So the farmer who spend a lot of money, we can also use the bars for you to, we can use the conditional formatting for you to get which farmer. So I want to use this color. Which farmer spend a lot of money in terms of buying or purchasing the seeds. So this farmer spend, and then followed by this, and then this. Then we have this in gray. These are the farmers who spend least money in terms of purchasing the seeds. So we can also, you can also do in terms of we say fertilizer. So you can do also for the fertilizer. Again, it's equal to the fertilizer per acre. So this times the number of acres that the farmer had, and then also you drag. So when you do this calculation, it is going to help you to know the cost of production, and then you're going to, now because you're going to calculate the income in terms of the yield, which we have done, the yield and the price, and then now you're going to calculate the seed cost, the fertilizer cost, the labor cost, and then the other cost. And then you're going we can continue doing, so that it will help us in terms of when we are doing addition. So we also can do this one is, so let me remove this multiplication here. I don't want to bring it there. So let me generate another, to enter another column, because if I move the multiplication to here, it is going to combine with the table, and I don't want that. So I'm going to move multiplication here. So we're doing here, so that it allows me to, so we are saying this is total income, and then this one is the total seed cost, and then this one is um, total uh, cost of fertilizer, total cost of fertilizer. So we can just remove this here, so that these ones become one table in terms of this. These are expenditures that the farmer was spending when was doing the rice production. So we have for the seed cost, we have also for fertilizer. Let's look at the total cost of labor. So the same, we're going to say is equal to this. Oh, the challenge about this, we didn't, so this one will remain like this, because they did not specify how many people. So we are going, the total cost of labor, we are going to just pick this one the way it is, because we want to use this table to generate the total production that farmer used. And then other costs we're going to pick. For the others, we were multiplying, because it was per acre. So for this, it is going to be other cost. So this one is other cost. So this one the three were multiplication. So we want to have this table, so that we're going to use for addition. So I can have it as green. Now we know this is a table of expenditure. So we want to find out the total cost that each farmer incurred. So it will be equal to this plus this plus this plus this plus this, and then we click enter. So you can use that where you say is equal to, and then you pick this number, and then shift plus, like that, like that, like that. The other way, let me show you the other way of doing addition. So the other way of doing addition is to sum. So let me show you how to do it. Okay, let us remove this formula. So we remove that formula. So the first formula I was showing you is where you say it's equal to, you pick as you add plus until the end. The other way to do it is to say it's equal to sum, and then this, comma, this, comma, this, comma, this, comma, then this, then you close the bracket. We have made a mistake of adding even the income. Let's remove the income, and then we say enter. So, and then we drag to calculate the rest. So we have the total cost that each and every farmer utilize. So for us to find out now the net profit, we are going to use subtraction. So we are going to say is equal to total income generated from selling rice minus the total cost. And then you click enter. And then you use this to drag rest. So these are the net profit that people made after subtraction of the total cost that was incurred. So that's how you can you can perform subtraction, multiplication, and addition in Microsoft Excel. Thank you so much for watching this video. For those who have subscribed, welcome again to this great channel. For those who have not, kindly consider doing it. And then share this video with other people, comment, yeah, and like this video. Thank you so much.